Hello folks, today I'm going to show you the garment steamer manufactured by SALAV. So what was going on? Everything else was working just fine, but all of a sudden things stopped working, means there was no steam was coming out from the handle itself. And I have searched all over. I even called the manufacturers and they have no answer for me. The suggestion that they have made is to purchase another one since this wasn't working. But I did some research, I did some experiments, and I did some troubleshooting, and I'm glad that it's working now. I'm not going to open the whole steamer for you guys, but I'm just gonna give you the overview, and that should be enough for you guys to troubleshoot and to see if you can fix the issue or not. So again, everything was working just fine. The power was coming the power was on. As a matter of fact, means the power was there, no problem with the powers. I did clean the two holes that dispense the water. I did clean the reservoir or the tank, as you can see, which goes like this on top of that. And still what was going on, the water was actually holding it over here in the tank reservoir, and it won't go down in the steam chambers to create a steam. So I did some experiments after I cleaning this, and the problem was still there. I removed the hose. That's your steamer pipe, and that's your steamer tank basically. So I removed the hose by taking this hose off. And this video is going to be unedited video, so I'm not going to hide anything from you guys. It is what it is, and it will basically, sorry for all this. So here is the tank. This is your tank. That's where the water comes in from the reservoir in here, and then it will generate the steam. So what I did as an experiment, since the power was on, the steamer seems to be turning on okay as a power. Well, let's grab this one, otherwise it's gonna bother me. And I pour some water in there and put it back, the steamer pipe back on. And after a few seconds, things were just working fine. So that means the steamer was working, but it wasn't getting water out of the tank or the reservoir. So what I did, I called the manufacturers. The manufacturer did not have any clue. There was no troubleshooting video or anything on YouTube, neither on Google or anything that tells me anything. So I did my own troubleshooting, and what I found out that it was a little bit hard to open from the bottom. So this is basically the base that you have to remove. And in order to remove this base, you have a tab underneath it. So there's two here, two here, two here, and two here. So altogether 4 tabs that you need to push in and then press down. So when you press down, this thing, the base part, will come out. And once it's out, you'll see there's basically a L-shaped pipe or L-shaped hose. Remove that, and then you can see a line from this tank to this tank. That's probably got some calcium buildup. There was a lot of calcium before, which I tried with the vinegar and hot water, so it did help me out, but it did not solve my problem. The problem was there was another hole underneath it in the tank, and that got clogged by the calcium, and that needs to be cleaned. That needs to be through the water and then steam up. So I removed this base. I removed the hose that you'll see inside. You don't have to remove any electrical part or anything. And once you do that, Just run few cups of water through. The calcium will be removed, and once the calcium is removed, everything seems to be working fine. So then the test will be, you fill up the tank again, and then you put it back here as it's supposed to. Turn on the system, turn on the machine basically, or the steamer, and then it should give you the normal steam through this handle. Let me show you the handle. So that's the handle we are talking about right here. Yes, that's the handle. The steam is supposed to come here, and you know folks, I love it. I did not use it. It was just sitting in the corner for a long period of time. Family used it many times and then they gave up. It's a $40 machine, you know. I don't want to spend another $40. And the cause of that buildup, the calcium buildup, was main caused by the water remain in the tank, remain in this tank, and it just, as the time goes by, if you don't use it, it will turn into calcium. So make sure once you clean that, everything works fine. Don't leave any water in the reservoir. Don't leave any water in the tank. There is a drainage plug in the bottom. You can just twist it, remove it, drain all the water. Make sure the whole system is clean and dry before you store it back. Once you've done that, it's going to last you for a long time. You don't need to purchase anything, and this thing works really great. So that's all there is. Again, this is manufactured by SALAV. They have other models as well, but this is the one we choose. $40, worked fine, works great, and it started working again. So that's all there is. Please leave your comments, subscribe my channel, and if you like this video, please give me a thumbs up, and I'll just keep posting new videos every time I find something interesting and I manage to repair it. Thank you, sir. Good day.